Welcome to the first episode of Inside Country Music. Y'all, I hope you like this show. Please give me a thumbs up. Leave your comments. Let me know what you think about it. And if you like it, we will keep on doing it. Y'all, 2020, we lost a lot of great country music stars. And 2021 is not starting out very good for country music at all. We lost Ed Bruce. He passed away at the age of 81 in his home in Clarksville, Tennessee, of natural causes on January the 8th, 2021. Ed Bruce was born in Arkansas, but he always claimed that Tennessee was his home. Ed Bruce started very early in life, in his teen years, recording country music at the Memphis Sun Studios. Sun Studios is responsible for making such stars as Elvis Presley, Carl Perkins, Conway Twitty, Johnny Cash, Charlie Rich, and yes, even Ed Bruce. Ed Bruce wrote a song for Charlie Louvin. The song was "See the Big Man Cry, Mama." That was a number 7 hit for Charlie Louvin. I've always loved that song. If you have not heard that song by Charlie Louvin, "See the Big Man Cry, Mama," please look it up and give it a listen. It's a great story. Ed Bruce also wrote big hits for Tanya Tucker and Crystal Gayle. He also wrote the number 1 Grammy Award-winning hit for Willie and Waylon, "Mamas Don't Let Your Babies Grow Up to Be Cowboys." We all know that song. In 1982, 1982, Ed Bruce scored his first number 1 hit with his own song, "You're the Best Break This Old Heart Ever Had." And the list goes on and on with hit after hit of songs that Ed Bruce wrote for other country music big stars. He was a very good actor. He was a cowboy in real life and on the big screen. He starred in Brett Maverick and several other programs. Ed Bruce was a real cowboy, and he will be missed. Every time we lose one of these great stars from yesteryear, I can't help but think of George Stone's song, "Who's Gonna Fill Their Shoes?" This is a very sad song to me because I know no one can fill their shoes. These people that calls themselves country today, there's no way they can fill these shoes. Del Watson wrote a song, and it's called "Please Mr. DJ, Won't You Please Play a Damn Good Country Song." So many people feels that way. Back years ago, Justin Tubb wrote a song, "What's Wrong with the Way That We're Doing It Now?" That song was great, and it was pointed directly towards the record execs in Nashville and the DJs. The song goes, "What's wrong with the way that we're doing it now? What's wrong with the fiddles and steel? What's wrong with telling the world that you're country if that's how you really do feel?" He said, "Let's not make it better. Let's just make it country. It's gotten us by up till now. So what's wrong with the way that we're doing it now?" What a message for all record execs to hear. But they will turn a deaf ear to it because it's not making them mega millions of dollars. I blame the record execs for destroying country music. There was a murder on Music Row, and the record execs committed it. And then you got the new stars of today's country music, which is not country at all. You got Blake Shelton. He said the people that likes the old country music is just a bunch of old farts. Well, I'll tell you the truth. I never cared for Blake Shelton, and since he made that comment, I even care less for him. I'd rather be an old country fart than a new country turd any day. The new country turd stinks a lot more. And what's up with all this bro country stuff? What's up with mixing rap into country? That stuff is not country. We call it country for a reason. The country stars of days gone by. I know this sounds crazy, and I probably should get therapy for it, but I think I'm going to just use the old country music as my therapy. I look at these stars as members of my family. As you know, when I was growing up, I didn't have a lot of family around. Just my brothers and sisters, my grandmother, my mama. Nobody else was around. They didn't have time for us. So I turn to these country music stars as my role models. I look at Ernest Tubb as a grandfather. I've seen him many times in person. I look at Billy Walker, Conway Twitty, Carl Smith. The list goes on and on. I look at them as uncles. And then for aunts, I've got Jan Howard, I got Jean Shepherd, I got Loretta Lynn, I got Dottie West, I got Tammy Wynette. These feel like my aunts. I know that sounds crazy for the people that don't understand my love for country music, but it makes perfect sense to me. These old country stars got me got me through a lot of really dark times in my life. When I was feeling depressed, I'd go off by myself and just listen to their music, and it would always bring me through. If I was having a problem, I would always listen to their music, and it would show me the way. Can you tell I'm really passionate about my country music? And for people like Blake Shelton to call us old farts, just goes to show you how bad he stinks being a new country turd. Ed Bruce will be missed. He will be playing music in that great country music package show in the sky with so many others, and we will all hear him again one day. Y'all, like I said at the beginning of the show, this is my first episode, and I know this is not polished, but it will get better with time. Just like old country music, it gets better with age. I hope you like this show. I hope you come back every time you see a new video up. I'm not sure how often I'm going to do it. Probably about 3 times a week is what I'm thinking right now. But I hope you like it. I hope you'll leave your comments. I hope you give me your thumbs up. And please come back. Y'all, next time, I plan on having more to talk about. This was just an idea that, I've had this idea for years. I've been wanting to do this. I've tried it a couple of times, but I really wasn't too committed to it. So I've decided I'm going to bring it back, and I'm going to start doing this. I will be having these type of inside country music news and country music stories of me in the past with the stars that I have met and the stars I would love to have met. Y'all, again, I hope you like this show. Please give it a thumbs up. Please leave me your comments, and we're going to just try to make it better. We can't make the music better because of the greedy record execs in Nashville and the radio disc jockeys that refuse to play real country music. But I hope you like what we're doing here now, and please come back, and just know I love you all. Keep your faith in Jesus Christ. He's going to see us through all of this trouble that we're having right now, And I love you. Until next time, ciao.